Alright everyone, welcome to another set of streams. In this one I'm gonna try out Achilles Legends Untold. I got this key a long time ago when the game released. I think that was a couple of months. Ago, so I never got the chance to play it, and I always wanted to because honestly I like all that Odyssey and Troy stuff. Hey Cobb, well, we'll find out if this is worth the time. It has an interesting design as far as I know, but I never really watched much about the game and so on, so I'm just gonna try it out, see what happens. Maybe do a video, impression video, something like that. I don't have anything to work on at this point. I didn't get the key for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I don't want to buy it at the moment. It would be, I wouldn't be able to get the money back, so let's just try it out. Adventure challenge, Achilles must die. Yes, Achilles must die. Let's try it out. Hey Jason.
Fear is like an unpredictable sea.
Always loved these Odyssey and Troy stories, and I loved Brad Pitt as Achilles and so on. I really dig that
Leads
a
you
lot.
right into the heart of the storm. Helen, the wife of the king of Sparta, Menelaus, was kidnapped. The princes of Troy, who violated the sacred principle of hospitality, are at fault. The storm they unleashed was soon to sweep through the whole of Greece. With wind in their sails, to the beat of the war drums.
Let's see if there is any meaningful story here. I mean, technically they don't need to create anything on their own. The story is right there. They just don't need to be worried about writing some quality stuff because it's already been written.
A hero of 100 battles. But this time, even he did not believe in an easy victory. The Trojans made sure of that. A fiery blaze illuminated the night sky, bringing death and destruction. Fear looked the Greeks in the eyes. Trapped in the unrelenting grip of the elements, they had to overcome their fright. Suddenly, one of the boats broke free from the hellish turmoil. Achilles, with Myrmidons
I love
at his
that
side,
helmet.
fought his way to the shore. If only he could recapture Helen, the war would be at its end. At least that's what he still believed back then.
One thing why this game interested me so much is because of the fact that it has some kind of a different gameplay style other than your typical hack and slash action RPGs. So that interests me the most.
And we shall win when we recapture Helen from the enemy's grasp. Many armies have fallen before these walls. Look for their weak points and for passages.
Hey Dimitris.
Now we shall try to get inside. Cast away your fear and fight bravely. And when the battle's dust settles, the glory of true heroes shall await you.
Voice over is, I mean, voice casting and delivery is quite for Achilles. I mean, graphically looks good. Now let's see how this plays. I'm starting from scratch. I don't know anything, so we are going to be playing the game. Basically a blind playthrough, blind entry into the game, because I don't like to watch trailers and things before I start any game.
I need to get to Troy and rescue Helen.
Oh yeah, graphically this is really good. I like this.
I'll fight you until the end.
Use target lock to always face the enemy. It will make your attacks move. Okay, that I do. No. Okay.
Gods, it's him.
Walking on feels like I'm walking on ice, which is not good, but it's not bad actually. This is decent so far. I mean, it's too early to tell anything, but I dig that small kills when you just slash through something and they just die. Doesn't need to have some kind of a predefined animation or anything. Use healing potions, but you can have up to 4 selected items. Yeah, okay. Trojans were a Greek tribe. Well, we're gonna learn some stuff here as well. That's good.
A moment longer.
We have a kick because kick needs to be here. It's mandatory. How do we dodge? Aha, alright. This is how we dodge. Now, the one thing I immediately do not like is how the health bar looks. It looks very cheap. Actually, that's stamina bar, but it looks very ordinary, for the lack of better description. Use sprint to run much faster. It allows you to quickly cover distance and with some skill or even avoid some attacks. Remember, during combat, sprinting drains energy. Try not to deplete it too quickly. So if we hold the circle button, we sprint. But if we press it, then we dodge. That could be a problem at times. Why is it?
Try to attract the Trojans' attention. It will give my men time to. I will check.
Let me see if we can lock frame rate to 60 frames per second. That will really help things. I'd never believe. I never believe these 120, 44. I can never hit that reliably on PC, so that it stays that way. If I put down VSync, that should be 60, right? No. No, it won't be. I don't need VSync, so we're gonna turn it off. Why don't they offer... Can someone explain to me why these PC games do not offer frame rate limit? I've noticed that in a couple of games so far, that they don't offer any sort of frame rate limit, which is a strange thing, right? So the one thing that I like immediately is the fact that we are focusing more on 1 versus 1, 2 versus 1 combat than killing 25 enemies with one shot. So I appreciate that. Yeah, there's definitely play on movement. I like that. You know, I'm a sucker for good movement in games. Oh, this is... See, they fucked up the dodge. Dodge goes way too much. He dodges way too much. Look at the movement. It's so unnatural. I can't read Cyrillic, so you're gonna have to translate that for me. I'm not Serbian, Russian, or anything of the sort, so I don't know Cyrillic alphabet. But I understand the confusion. I just don't know why people use Cyrillic still. That's the thing that doesn't bother me, but I don't get it. You should always assume that someone is not from your country. Better to assume that than assuming that it is. I don't care. I'm just saying. Oh, we can have a cat. I would prefer a tiger, but you know. What was the point of that? These attacks can use dodge or roll to quickly get out of range. Thankfully, they are indicated with a special mark. So if I use this... Aha, it has a double dodge, and I mean it has dodge and the roll. That's good. Now here's the thing, look at this. Look how he is moving. He's moving very nicely. And then you use this, and then it just looks from this point when he's running, when he's moving in a normal pace, and then you use this. It just... I don't know, it's not bad, but it's... The animation is kinda breaks the immersion. Because there's a decent feel to controlling Achilles in terms of strikes and blocking and minimal movements.
You must be a fool to come here alone. Is it death you seek, Achilles? Or maybe you want to beg for mercy?
Hector, I suggest an honest...
Oh, Hector.
The victor shall decide Helen's fate and put this war to an end.
Helen is under Paris's protection.
Aha, good more. Okay, thank you. Well, they should have typed that, mate. But thanks, appreciate the translation. How have you been, Dimitris?
Why must anyone else die?
Are things looking for the better a little bit?
Further bloodshed. One duel.
You seek an honorable solution, but there is nothing honorable about war. It's messy and brutal, and history is written by the victors. Archers, on my mark!
Oh. Oh, they've added that phenomenal move from the movie. Oh, that's cool. I loved that move.
Archers!
That's cool. I like that. Hey, heretic. In life, no, but in this game so far, I might be. Oi Gus, how's it going? Welcome, mate. I actually dig this. This is not bad at all. We'll see how it plays later, of course. This is just the intro, but... By the way, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, which might have not been a smart choice for first-time player. I love their reactions to getting hit. Very realistic. Fate kill, I guess. I only have a kill option. Oh. Nasty.
You were right, Prince Hector. History is indeed written by the victors, but your death was not in vain. It will help end this hopeless war.
Good, Dimitris. Keep going, mate.
Despite what my medicine time, I need to know whether they managed to find entry into the city.
So I don't see any items, collectibles, maybe because this is just an intro. Oh, I would love if this game did not have some cheap ass not monetization, sorry, but itemization like Diablo.
Your sacrifice shall save thousands.
But yeah, voice acting is
Raise our power in your name.
painful.
Indeed, your deeds shall never be forgotten.
If the game is too low of, if the game has too low volume, do tell me and I'll raise it, because I have this ducking triggers when I'm talking. Then the game's volume goes lower a little bit. But if when I'm not saying anything, if the in-game's volume is too low, do
I
tell.
think I found the passage. This will have to do. The defenders prepared for a frontal attack, but they did not consider this narrow passage.
An entire army would not be able to get through it.
But a small unit would slip through and divert attention. have to find the way into the upper city. That's where I shall find Harry.
New skill. From now on you can throw your shield. Any shield you throw will come back to you. Press L2 and L2 again to summon the shield. Okay. I love the fact there's a kick, but this move is everything. I loved that move in the movie. I need some time to get used to the controls. You know how it is. Yeah, these things, what they fucked up is quite easy to see. They fucked up any sort of aesthetic presentation in terms of fonts that they have been using and bars. And the aesthetic of the bars, health, stamina, and whatever this last thing is. They fucked up regarding that. It really, it's ugly on the eyes.
Have mercy.
The Trojans were so sure of victory.
And the numbers popping up after you hit the enemy are ugly as hell.
See him, boys?
Oh, I love this move. Ah, interesting that they have added animation where when we kick the enemy to the ground, then Achilles starts to look at them. I mean, look down on them. That's cool. Little details like that I appreciate a lot in games.
See him, boys?
Oh, that's another move that we have. That's cool. But very unrealistic move animation-wise. Look at this. He's basically doing the Sub-Zero slide. I fucking hate that shit in games.
Get him! One more wretched dog has slipped inside. Stop him!
No, we can't kill civil. Oh, yes, we can. We don't get anything for it. Maybe some kind of a bad achievement. What the hell was that? Where the fuck did he fly to? I know it was a bug, but that was an interesting one.
Some of my warriors have
Don't
already
kill
managed
me.
to break through. Their zeal shall give me time to do my part of the mission. These wooden halls fit my entire unit.
Again, we can pet the cat. I'm not sure what that entails. I love how enemies die. They drop in sort of a more realistic way when being, well, not really, but for a game it's good. I like ragdoll physics as long as they don't overdo it.
Get the horse out!
Too bad there isn't a little bit more gore where we can decapitate enemies. Maybe slash their arms off, slice their arms off or legs or something. That would be cool.
Don't
The enemy
kill
is
me!
running towards the palace! Soldiers!
See 'em, boys?
Protect the prince!
Oh,
Protect Prince Paris!
there's a good feel when you hit enemy with a sword. I'm guessing that's because of the sound effects and because of the impact animation. Quite important for a game like this.
I'm close.
Who that?
Enough of this madness, Paris. Release
Oh,
her.
Paris.
Madness? Look beyond the walls. There you will witness true madness. The madness of the kings who came here with you.
This war is nothing but the consequences of your mindless decisions.
You have stained the honor of the king of Sparta, the honor of the Greeks. Did you think that this insult would go unpunished?
You think that if Helen returned to Greece it would change anything? You speak so much of Menelaus, yet you failed to see who wanted this war from the very beginning. Besides, if I handed Helen over to that sick tyrant, it would be like sentencing her to death. I came to love her. And I...
Okay, yeah, voice acting is terrible.
And what if it's the truth?
Helen knows the truth. Who returns to that monster,
Whoa.
you will kill her.
Too many people have died because of it. This war ends right here, right now.
I'd rather die than give her up.
Oh, for fuck's sake, and the tracking shots, I hate that shit.
No. This cannot end like this.
2 arrows and I'm done. Okay.
I thought I was a step away from ending this war. Doubt, however, struck first. Unexpectedly, it overpowered me. I could feel my strength waning with each moment, and the cold grip of fear taking away my will to fight. Before I regained my composure, I was in the clutches of the abyss. Time and space lost meaning, until finally, that voice appeared inside my head.
So maybe this was supposed to happen?
Achilles. Not yet. Find your new path. The line becomes blurrier and blurrier. A smith. Find a smith.
this possible? Am I alive? That voice. A smith. It doesn't make any sense. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't be far from Troy. I need to take a look around.
Ah, so it's a souls mechanic. You can rest, but everyone resurrects. Okay. That's all good, mate, as long as people understand Cyrillic. Which I don't. Better endurance means more stamina. Okay, so it increases damage dealt with endurance scaling weapons. Okay, we don't have any options yet. I'm not gonna go through the tree now. Let's just rest up. Enemies have been revived. Cursed opponents are usually highly resistant to poison and dark damage. Okay.
Did you see any Trojans around?
Trojans? I don't recall ever stumbling upon them in these lands. And I have lived here for a very long time. I take care of local necropolises and those who rest within them. People used to pay proper respect to the dead. These shrines, too, they sought strength and solace within them to face the challenges ahead. You should try doing that, too. Reflecting upon one's life can bring meaning to one's death. You look tired and lost. Can I help you somehow?
Show me the way to the walls of Troy. I must get there as quickly as possible.
With the winds on your side, you will have to sail for a couple of days to reach the walls of Troy. Or rather, to what's left of them. 10 years ago, Agamemnon and Menelaus attacked Troy, causing fear and bloodshed to spread all over Greece. They arrived here too, in Mycenae.
No, that's impossible.
10 years ago.
I am not in the habit of lying to others. I try to help them. Tough times we live in, and mutual aid is now a very precious and rare currency. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere here lives a very skilled smith. He remembers the times of... He can also take care of your...
Thanks for...
If you really don't remember the last couple of years...
Yeah, voice acting is bad. It's not even mediocre, it's just plain bad. Oh shit, didn't even see the skelly.
Dead rising from their graves? How is that possible? There are more and more of them. Where did they come from? No more. I shall send them back where they belong.
New weapon, Executioner's Axe. Alright. Let's see. Hey. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Alright, so skills. There's plenty of skills, it seems. But it seems like a lot of them are passive. Which is alright. Do we have weapon sets maybe that we can change? Oh nice, he's got different animations. Or no, he doesn't. Wait a second, let me check that out. Because if weapons have different way different animations, then that's gonna be important. Oh yeah, sword is definitely faster, but it seems like the animations are the same, unfortunately, for both sword and an axe. Yeah, now that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing, unfortunately. One second. And trees aren't transparent when they are blocking the sight. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. We can do just this, use positioning, then get to their backs. That's nice. When they decide to do the swing, they're gonna do the swing. They're not going to be able to turn their aim after they have already started the swing. But those health bars are horrific. Let me see if I can turn them off. No graphics. No game. Stamina bar below player. Sure, I'm gonna need that. Health bar over enemies. Yes. And we can also remove damage dealt because, as I said, fonts are terrible. Style they've decided to use is just atrocious. Yeah, okay, this is better. Can I level up from anywhere, or do I need to be at the shrine? Let's see. Zoom in. Yeah, but this is so difficult to look at from the practical standpoint. All right, we are here.
I can't do it now.
So why would I use an axe? Maybe because it does more damage. That's the only reason I can think of why I would use axe over this sword, because sword is faster. And they have the same animations, so...
Blocking the passage.
Oh, okay, that's a different animation, thankfully.
Some invisible force is blocking the passage. Some invisible force is blocking the passage.
Huh, so they're using the similar system from software games. We have physical, which is the damage done, but it reduces stability, and it has damage reduction physical 77. This one has better physical, but it's basically a broken shield. I hate how makeshift shields look, especially on such a character like Achilles. And I'm guessing we're gonna get to our own things in due time. So we need to time combos too, in order for them to be able to continue with heavy attack from the fast attack. Let's see if we can combine fast, heavy, and then fast. No, we can't. Hey, Tomek.
A shrine. 10 years. That's insane. Where would I have been for such a long time? Why am I in Mycenae? I don't have much choice. I need to find that.
This bug is funny when they fly off the map. Hey, Michael. I don't know what to say yet. Currently, the only bad thing is the voiceover. And the font, and the bar aesthetics and so on. The game looks very outdated in terms of how health bars and damage numbers look. I've decided to turn them off because it's much easier to look at the game that way. Because the game itself looks decent graphically. I really dig the attempt at Souls type of combat with isometric hack and slash. I always thought that that combination would be phenomenal if they can do it right. Good. Is there some sort of a map? Ah, okay. Let's see in the bag. What do we have? Ointment of detoxification. Temporarily increases resistance to poison. Okay, causes it to induce poison. How do we put it in the bag? There we go. Oh, they need to have spear weapon. I really want to see Achilles with a spear. That looked cool in the movie too. Is this similar to Diablo? Only in perspective, but no, it's actually more similar to Souls games. You can see the combat is based on movement and simple attacks. Yes, it should. No Rest for the Wicked looks phenomenal so far, but we'll see. We'll see. Early access is in April, if I'm not mistaken.
I can do more and more. I'll do it once I get rid of the enemies.
Whoa. I love that they have introduced attacks from the movie. Required 10 times bone of the beast. Why don't we have some... Oh shit, I've used by accident. These bastards spawn so fast, it takes me out of my... it just takes it out of me when it comes to preparedness. It's difficult to be prepared for their attacks. Because they literally rise from nowhere. Now let's start the upgrade process. Let's see what do we have here. The more strength, the more damage dealt, especially with strength scaling weapons. Okay, so we have vitality, strength, endurance, precision, wrath, luck. This increases endurance. Better endurance means more stamina, which is required for various actions. It increases damage dealt with endurance scaling weapons. Yeah, let's go with that. Two endurance points. Although this upgrade tree looks really cool aesthetically, it's really not practical. Hey, guy. Greek. Oil. Alright, let's see. Makeshift executioner. What did I want to do here? Let's see. Executioner's axe scales from strength and endurance. So basically same shit, just much weaker. I'm gonna try to stick with sword and spear if we find decent ones out there. But we'll see. At the beginning we don't have much choice in terms of what is best. Best is simply the next weapon given. Oh. Yes, yes. We play as Achilles. We start in Troy, and then you'd see I've defeated Hector, and then I've lost against Paris. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and that's about it, mate, so far. And oh, Hoplite Shield, yes, yes, please. Now we're looking better. They both were, right? I love them both in the movie.
Seems I was wrong. One more traitor still breathing. Seize him, boys, but don't damage his armor. Menelaus will shower us with gold for it. Get the horse up! Have mercy!
Whoa, this guy has health. Yeah, humans are far more interesting to battle against than skeletons. It seems like there is some kind of an AI at least incorporated into humans, which is good. Because for a game like this, you gotta have decent AI.
Get him!
Skeletons are pretty much straightforward. They just move forward from what I've gathered so far. Oh, now things are starting to take a turn.
Kill the bastard!
Oh shit, this is a big boy.
Surrender or die.
God damn, that's a frequent bug, it seems to me. Yeah, this bug is too frequent. What the hell is going on? I don't mind it happening occasionally, but so frequently, that's not right. Hector would have won against Achilles if it wasn't for his immortality. He probably, I don't know. So what do you bastards think? Did that happen? Is it just a myth? Odyssey. Oh well, Odyssey is a myth, of course, but was Troy a myth?
Someone's looking for trouble.
Because they did find ruins that they say they were Troy, actually, from the ancient Troy that we know from the legends. And I don't know if there was anything found regarding Achilles. I think Achilles was some kind of a demigod, right? Not really a god. But no one... At least I don't know if anyone said that there's no way that that happened, because it's a realistic story, unlike Odyssey, right? So it could have happened. Of course, they would exaggerate things a little bit. It is how it is. Ah, okay, so if I... So here's the difference. I can throw this shield, it's gonna do damage based on the physical damage in the top left corner, but it's gonna block less. But if I go for Spartan shield, oh, that's a good looking shield. Then we are not gonna take any damage while blocking, but we're gonna do less damage while throwing the shield. Okay, interesting. I just don't want to play with an axe. An axe just isn't a weapon. I don't know. This is my opinion. Not my opinion, but my preference. I hate axes in games. I fucking hate axes. I don't know why, but don't get me wrong. I don't hate them. Hate is too strong of a word. I just don't like them because they're so ordinary. I mean, spear is as well, but somehow... Maybe no one really... one thing though. God of War. God of War X, phenomenal. But that's a rare occurrence that someone does X in such a fantastic way. But they did every weapon in such a fantastic way. So that's a rare game that actually did it right. Really made me love the axe, but in every other game where we have plenty of choices, I kinda always disregard the axes because, I don't know. I have one in my yard, I guess, so maybe it's not as interesting. Yeah, I don't like how archers work in this game. They have too much tracking with their attacks. No, why are you turning? Yeah. Archers are a problem. Yeah, as well, Kai. As well here. Do we lose the experience? No, we do have the skill point. Okay, that's something at least. Skill unlocked. Okay, seems that although they do have the same animation, which is not a good thing. I don't like the fact that wielding an axe and the sword has the same animation. But animations with sword are faster and they don't take as much stamina with each hit, while axe definitely does more damage. Alright, I guess. Makes sense. Not a fan of... Not a fan of the same animation set. And we're gonna see how spear and other weapons work. Gonna be interesting to see how that is.
Kill that bastard.
I'm trying to get to the fucking archer. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it, he missed it. Yeah, archers are a big problem. It's difficult to get Achilles to look where you want him to look. Let's see if there are some gameplay aspects that we can change. Auto target lock. Let's play without aim assist and auto target lock. Ah, okay, okay. Now I can aim where I want to.
Kill the bastard!
Oh, the arrows are showcased on the shield. That's nice.
Come on then.
Oh shit. Fucking hate this damage done. Okay, that was cool. Whatever he did. Was that friendly fire? I'm not certain. Oh, what? Wait, was that guy giving a jump opportunity to another guy and then the guy used his back to jump on and then do the slam? To jump on his back and then do the slam, because that's fucking cool. I've never seen that in gaming. That's nice.
Suck your tail and run.
I'm getting better at this.
This'll be easier than I thought.
Yeah, archers are really pissing me off. So these are all just basic upgrades so far. Oh shit! There are actually decapitations, cause I just decapitated that bastard. Okay.
This'll be easier than I thought.
Fucking hell. Yeah, they are using their back. They are using his back shield on a back in order for his allies to jump on it. That's fucking cool. Oh god damn it. Alright, now I see the risk of the jump attack.
See him, boys?
Kill the bastard.
Shit.
Not yet.
Fuck. Ah.
Somebody help! I'll beat you bloody! Tuck your tail and run!
off. I hate this when they do difficulty in that way that you get hit 2 times and you die. Just it's the worst thing you can do for a difficulty design in any game ever. Just pisses off people, nothing else. Yeah, it's just stupid. Instead of working on AI to be better, for AI to be better, and you can give them a little bit more health, that's all fine, but other than that, you can increase damage a little bit, but shouldn't be that much. Second, please.
Power is growing.
Get the horse on!
Oh, come on. That's bollocks.
Suck your sail.
Stringing combos is a little bit problematic for me. I gotta get used to that.
I'll beat you, bloody!
Ah, shit. I'm going somewhere in the wrong direction, I know that, but I love to explore things, so...
I can't walk through here yet.
Uh-huh. Alright, this is good. One thing that I've noticed is that really when it comes to AI, humans will do many different things compared to something simple like skeletons.
Something's
I really appreciate that. In memory of Sai, a great friend and our first fan. I'm guessing that is related to developers themselves, not the story of the game. There is impact, and one thing I have to still figure out is that impact. Yeah, there is. You see, they react to getting hit. They definitely do react. Impact is decent. Oh, what? Ah, okay.
My power is growing.
Sound effects are not the greatest, but it's not bad at all. I'm back to the original shrine. Good, I can level up and prepare for next stuff. I'm waiting until I find better weapons. Or more weapon types, I guess. Because we got plenty of shields. We have a heavy shield here. Interesting thing how a heavy shield has less physical protection than normal Spartan shield. So this is vitality based tree. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to go there as quickly as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Thank you very much for... Thanks, Tomek. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Haven't streamed in a while. Needed a little bit of a break from Banishers.
Get the horse up!
Oh, there's actually stealth. I mean, not proper stealth, but there is an option to get to enemies without them noticing it.
Get the horse, son!
Shit. Ah. Oh, there goes the arm. Nice. Let's get to the smith.
Someone's looking for
Oh, spear, finally. Let's change it up. Yeah, thankfully it has different animations. Oh, didn't even see that guy.
I'll beat you bloody! Tuck your tail and run!
Finally, tough bastard.
That wound doesn't look good. What happened to you?
bandits. The damn bandits rob everyone walking down this road. They also got me. There. They have a camp in the bush. You're a warrior. Please, you have to stop them.
I will make sure they pay for this.
Hey, Sadash. Yeah, looks good. Same like Elden Ring, pretty much. I was dead. Sorry. Fucking. You were dead bored. Ah, how come? There's always plenty things to play.
It's been a while since I've seen a shrine.
Health. Oh, I don't have anything. Alright, then let's rest up. Replenish the resources and get back into action. There was one cellar that I've missed. Wait, what? Humans are working with skeletons. What kind of nonsense is that? Are there any boss fights in it? Yeah, there are. So far. I was fighting Hector and Paris in the intro, but from there on out I didn't find any super tough enemies or anything with a special health bar that would indicate that it's a boss. We'll get to it soon, I'm guessing. I don't think that it is a roguelike. I don't know. I don't know many things about this game, so just started playing it. Doesn't seem to be a roguelike. Oh. What's that? Ogre. Ah. I like the fact that there are monsters like that around. Cool. It's gonna definitely add to the game. Yeah, it's a mix of Souls combat with isometric view, which is cool. I think that's a good idea, but we'll see how good it actually is. So far, it's decent. It's not brilliant, but I still need to get acquainted with the game a little bit more to see what it actually has to offer more. So far, I like a lot of things. Mostly the things I don't like are from a presentation or aesthetical standpoint. As I said, these health bars that I had to turn off look terrible. They really break the immersion. Then damage numbers, font is terrible, so I had to remove that too. And what did I say? Voice acting is terrible.
This place looks like a smithy.
Pretty much. And there are a couple of bugs with physics. From what I've seen so far, that is not really ideal. Well, far from ideal. It's bad. Other than that, seems like a solid game so far. I really dig this combat style. Oh yeah, and I don't like the difficulty design because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, but you know how they do these things. They simply increase damage done by enemies. And what I also like is the fact that enemies, depending on if they're human or something basic like skeletons, they're gonna approach their attack patterns differently. So for example, something like skeleton is just gonna bum rush you. But humans will actually use tactics, and they will do attack and defense properly. Three-man studio. Oh wow, that's impressive. I need to start using basic dodge more.
Thanks be to the gods. I thought that monster would tear me to shreds.
That's a good question, Sanesh.
Soldier does not forget how to fight. I passed by a destroyed forge along the way. Do you know what happened to the smith?
Yes, unfortunately I do. My name is Firtas. It so happens that I'm his apprentice. I will tell you everything of how it happened, but I still need your help.
What's the matter?
I need to retrieve my master's old tools. They should be in those ruins not far from here, but the place, it instills me with fear. By the way, I can see that you could use some new equipment. If you bring me these tools, I can teach you a couple tricks of the trade. What do you say?
So be it.
You're a lifesaver.
I think I can see a shrine.
For a super indie game, they have some solid mechanics. Didn't I unlock that already? Endurance, endurance, or are there many levels too? Wait, what? Okay. I thought I already got those upgrades, but it had unlock option. Weird. Oh, maybe there are different tiers. Ah, okay. Oh, then there's gonna be a lot of options to go through. Into the ruins.
This must be the entrance to the ruins Virtus was talking about.
Yeah, I think those are tiers, mate. Just didn't appear like that at first. There's gonna be a lot of available passive upgrades, it seems, but I should probably stick to getting to some of the passive abilities, like like what we just got. Critical hits, restores energy. Just let me see something a little bit. Critical hits. Chance 5%, 5%, 5%. So every weapon has a 5% chance so far. We'll see what we can do with upgrades. Maybe that's gonna be adjustable. We'll see. One second. Let's get that damn blacksmith. The aggressive punch in the chest to obtain rewards reminds me of Kratos from God of War. Yeah, I like that. Be aggressive, it's fine.
Shit. This place is bigger than I thought. at this.
I don't like smashing things to collect resources, always hated that. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So shield can hit enemies while it's traveling back to us.
Places like this bear witness to the bygone glory of Greece. A moment longer.
fuck! Jumped into a group of enemies like a fool. Yeah, I don't know about spells. We have special abilities, that is clear, like throwing the shield, and that uses mana. But I'm really not certain about spells. Maybe we get something later. I've seen that we can do some kind of a darkness damage. I'm guessing that's a spell. Okay, let's skip some of the enemies. I don't want to repeat the same fights all over again. There's nothing there that I can pick up. Okay. Where the fuck is he running? No, mate, actually, it's the quite opposite. I have both shoulders fucked up, so I have no strength in shoulders, so I can't really do any sort of heavy lifting. I'm waiting for the operation now for one of the shoulders, and the other one got fucked up. It's all due to the illness, autoimmune illness that destroys the joints. So yeah, no, I have no strength, physical strength anymore. I don't have. I mean, I have the strength in the rest of my body, but when it comes to shoulders, when it comes to pushing things or anything like that, nothing. Literally can't do it. Which is the reason why I'm also changing content a little bit on the channel and doing things differently, because I won't be able to play games for some time, at least not anything that is not turn-based. Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, if you get stuck like this in Achilles, you're done. That much is certain. Then you have to repeat the whole damn map. Thankfully there are corridors separated from the main path where the rest of the enemies are. So that's a good thing. We can skip some of them. But yeah, in this game you get stuck in a corner, there's no way. So far I have not unlocked any possible way of getting out of that conundrum. So see, spear. This is an interesting thing that I wanted to discuss a little bit. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'll let you know on the channel when that is going to. I have a checkup on Friday. Then they should tell me when the operation is going to be. Hopefully soon, because I can't. It's getting more difficult to go with all of these problems. Anyway, the thing with spear, when you're using spear in a third-person game or in a first-person game, it's so much more interesting than when it's being used in an isometric type game. I don't know why, but I love spears. I love to use them in games, but I would really enjoy using them in something like Dark Souls. Yeah, but not nearly as much here. Not that it's badly done, it's not. Spear is done as it should be. All good, there are interesting combos, although it needs to be basic. They need to stick with basic things. But yeah, it's really difficult to expect from this isometric perspective to create a more impactful spear play. At least I didn't play many games from an isometric perspective that could create good type of spear gameplay. Maybe not even good, but let's say meaningful, with more impact, with more oomph, let's say. While in Souls games, from a third person, it's automatically fantastic, because using spears, since they only have the simple setup, which is as it should be, they use simple moves because that's their benefit. Everyone can use a spear, and they can use with they can use it with simple stabs, simple moves. You don't need to do anything fancy with it. But just when you're using it in Dark Souls, it's so much, I don't know, so much more fun being able to utilize simple movements like that to your advantage. In this game so far I prefer the sword. The sword is quite something. Really fun to use. However, it's very weak. So I'm waiting for a better sword. I don't know what types of weapons are in the game, but I'm definitely intrigued to find out what the game has in store for us in terms of weapon diversity. Oh shit. Hey Hefa, I think it came out in November, October. I really don't know, mate. It's been some time. I got a key, but never got the chance to play it. So now I didn't get the key for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and there's no point in buying it because I can't stream that since it's on PlayStation, and PlayStation has a terrible built-in stream possibility. And I wouldn't be able to get the money back anyway from buying the game, so there's no point. I will eventually buy it and play it, maybe review it then. So I decided to check this. I always find it... I have found only one trailer about this game, and I've seen it, and it really played nicely in a way that it's an isometric game. It more plays like tactically, where you really need to be careful with your moves and all that, unlike your typical spammy Diablo-esque games that I just don't like. So it's more of a Souls combat combined with an isometric perspective, something that No Rest for the Wicked is gonna bring, but maybe No Rest from the Wicked will be a little bit better, I don't know. Although this is far from this is really solid game so far. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, which has that annoying difficulty design where we die from 2 shots and that pisses me off. But yeah, it's really a solid game. $120 hours. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to play that. You saw Dune 2 and it was awesome. Nice. I saw the first one and the original when I was a kid, and I gotta say I really like the remake and the original. I remember you rated Elden Ring 8 out of 10. I'm waiting for the DLC to release then, and the overall game rating is still stays at an 8 out of 10 for you. My thoughts of Elden Ring have not changed. I think it's a great game no matter what, even amazing, depending how you look at it. But look, scores are always subjective. You can always dissect things if you have the ability to remove emotional attachment to something, but there's always going to be preferences. But you can dissect objectively things in a game that work good or they don't work good. We can all objectively say that Elden Ring had too many copy-paste locations, that had copy-paste mini-bosses that could have been done a lot better and with much more diversity, right? I think we can all agree that. There. I think we can all agree that it has still sucky backstab and finish animations. I think we can all agree that balancing leaves a lot to be desired. How the balancing switches. I don't know if they have fixed that though. I haven't played Elden Ring in a long time, but I don't know if they have fixed that issue, where at first you are trying to. You're doing all right, but then it changes quickly. Not quickly, but towards the end the bosses start to become way more difficult in a way that they are doing way too much damage, which is atypical for Souls, From Software games. From Software games were always known that there are rarely things that are going to be too aggressive and not give you even a millisecond of time, and that they would kill you in 2 shots. Rarely that was the case. When you were leveling characters, they were always focusing a little bit on health, which is fine. and that was your way to offset things. In Elden Ring, that wasn't really that much of a possibility later on, because bosses were doing insane amount of damage and had insane amount of aggression. Very atypical for From Software games. I'm not saying they can't do things differently. Of course they can. That's their right, and they have the knowledge to do that. But unfortunately, it wasn't nearly as appealing as other boss fights. Now, not aesthetically. From aesthetical standpoint, there were some really epic fights, and some of them were really well designed. I'm not saying that that isn't the case, but I felt unusual aggression and forward momentum from the bosses in Elden Ring, much more than in Dark Souls. So these are kind of things that bothered me, but other than that, really a great to amazing game. As I said, score is always subjective. Doesn't matter how much I can be objective dissecting things. In the end, score must be subjective, because you can't put an objective score. You can only put it in a same bracket, let's say, in the same basket. So if I give a game score, let's say 8, then it means that other people would give it from 6 to 9 or maybe even 10. Doesn't matter. That's your subjective. That's our subjective realm. How reviews are scored, and that's completely individual. I can never say if someone would give a game that I gave an 8, that someone would give it a 7 or a 9. Yeah, I can see why. I can understand why. So they're kind of, I look at it like this. You have bad games. So how bad they are depends on you and your preference. How would you score them? Then you have mediocre games that borderline are subpar or maybe good. And then you have amazing games. But other than that, the exact score, that's completely up to you. As long as it's in realistic realm. For example, Elden Ring is at least, I would never give it lower than 7. I can't see a logical reason why someone would give it lower than 7, unless they're extremely subjective against the game. In that case, I could see someone give it lower than 7, but it's just, there's still an objective realm of scoring that makes sense and that is more believable. Ah, shit. So this is like something like giant Achilles. Or just a golem. Hopefully I explained that. I haven't streamed in a while. My brain doesn't really translate today well. And I'm also focused on the game very much, so...
I can't do it now.
Ah, shit. Oh, there we go. Well, this wasn't a boss. I thought that was a boss. Oh, yeah, I know helicopter meme. That's, how to put it? That's a very interesting thing. That's type of music that is very prevalent in Balkan that I absolutely hate. I don't hate many things in life, but I absolutely hate turbo folk music. It's utter shit that a child could create, especially when it comes to lyrics. But it has beats that people like. It's very simple music. It just has those kind of dancey vibe beats, whatever, and that's what people like. But yeah, I know that meme, helicopter, yeah. Fucking hate that music so much, man. That's and vast majority of people here listen to it. And most clubs that you go to, it's gonna have that type of music eventually during the night, which pisses me the fuck off. Oh, that's a beautiful looking sword. Finally, we have a sword again. I gotta say, Achilles looks quite cool with this armor. Elden Ring will always remain a mixed bag for me. The reduction in RPG elements is also disappointing. Can you explain that a little bit, mate? Reduction? I haven't played it in a while, so I forgot. I don't like the trend that From Software started where no matter what character you build, it will boil down to swinging a weapon and just dodging. At least they have magic playstyle fleshed out better. Yeah, they have. They did flesh out magic playstyle better, and they have also managed to add more melee moves through arts. Now, how arts are performed and how they function is not phenomenal, but it definitely adds another element to the game itself that really is alright. The problem is that they have so unimmersive finishing, and everything regarding that is just weak when it comes to finishing animations. Oh yeah, I love the sword. Sword is my choice. However, these bastards are dark, so they have some kind of resistance against dark damage. Oh, I love the sword gameplay so far. Aha, the stats don't affect the build too much. Yeah, you are correct about that. I agree there.
The symbols must be the key to opening that chest.
I wish there was some kind of a bestiary where we could check all the enemies. Combat, dodge, blah blah blah, devastating. Where that would say what type of damage would work against a certain enemy. I'm gonna have to... fuck, I don't want to, but I have to show damage dealt to know. You can add flavor to it to hit with a fire, for example. It's still the same thing you're doing. Yeah, it's solid. Really, really solid. Not that bad at all. I'm really digging this combination of... it takes a little bit getting used to, but it's fine because it's a different combat system altogether. And how many of you have heard of this game? Because I don't know if this game is any popular, or do people know about this game?
The chest should be open now.
Okay, that was unnecessary to destroy these things to open the chest.
I got them, but what kind of magic trick is this? I think I can see an entrance to the ruins in the circle. Is this some kind of passage?
That's for reduction of RPG elements. In Elden Ring, certain spells aren't fully fleshed out in a way that they give you one or two spells and never follow up with stronger versions. Aha, okay, so if you wanted to make a Blood Mage or Thorn Sorceress one, well, you won't have enough spells to make it work. Oh, I get it. I get what you mean, mate. Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. Usually I avoid spellcasters. I was always a melee fighter. And I'm gonna try to build a melee fighter here as well. Alright, now I have 3 skill points, so let's level the shit out of him. Well, he's got a warrior thing, now he's got a wrath. Increase the maximum fury level, which is used by special weapon skills. Also increases damage from wrath scaling weapons. Perfect control. Hitting an enemy with a shield knocks them down. Okay, that's good. The shield will hit 2 enemies on its way back to the hero. Okay, increase the speed of the returning shield. Okay, hit an enemy with the returning shield knocks them down. Aha, so this is shield based. I gotta check this. Skill unlocked, so I have the option to do this. I get it why they have done this. This is not a bad idea. Because of the fact we're gonna need the upgrades, they have decided to leave option to upgrade some of these things further, which would give us more choice to go towards the tree that we want, but still not lose that much of the basic attributes like endurance and vitality. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Yeah, this is full vitality on. Oh, where is the endurance? Do we have endurance? Let's go with the basics here. Skill locked. What is this? Each hit restores a small amount of fury. Let's go towards that. Cursed opponents are usually highly resistant to poison and dark damage. So I'm guessing cursed opponents are skellies and such. If I'd had to guess. And they've added this move from the movie, if you guys remember. One of the more epic moves that I've seen. When he does this jump and pokes with a sword. I fucking love that so much. I don't know why, it's such a cool move. Oh shit. Nasty bastard. Yeah, just what I figured out, SDG, that we can do. Otherwise, I was thinking for a second, why would they do that? And then it makes sense. It's actually a good idea, as I've said. Now let's get that fucking blacksmith up and running already, should we? Oh. Yeah, movement plays a huge factor here, and I love that shit. Proper soul stuff. Or more realistic combat design. Holy fuck, what the hell is that? Oh, there was some kind of a flower. What's the deal with that flower? See how bad this font design is. These numbers, after we hit the enemy, look terrible. They're really breaking immersion with that. That's why I don't have health bars displayed, because they're even worse.
You cannot forge that kind of chisel and caliper in all of my cine. Many thanks. If it weren't for you, my master would have surely skinned me alive.
Speaking of your master,
You see, it seems he was kidnapped. A few weeks ago, some people offered him a job. I didn't like them from the very beginning. There was something sinister in their eyes. They tried to persuade him to take the job, but my master is renowned for his high principles. He refused. So, last night, they came here and kidnapped him, put a torch to the smithy, and I couldn't do anything.
do you know where they could have taken him?
They mentioned a camp in the mountains beyond the bridge and the village. I wanted to go and rescue him, but I thought it would be better if I looked after his things.
It is not safe around here. You are wise to stay here. Do not worry. I shall bring your master back.
Thank you, and take care. These people are dangerous.
I'm shocked there wasn't more info or marketing about this game when it launched. Yeah, that is strange, but one second, please. Yeah, marketing is more problematic for smaller developers, definitely, especially because they're not publishers; they're usually just developers. Yeah, it seems so far like a solid game. Definitely, can't wait to experience more. One second, please. One-handed weapons, X. No, I'm not buying an X. Although, god damn, plus 94 damage. Yeah. Sorry, what? I like how you can continue level. Okay. It was released last year, yeah. Sometimes last year. I can't recall when exactly. Why would I buy health potions if they replenish? That doesn't make much sense, does it? Yeah, no rest for the wicked is definitely something I'm excited for. One of the rare things that excite me. Let's buy the item. And can we upgrade the equipped armor with what? Bronze shard, you have 12 cost. Yeah, fuck it, let's upgrade it. Myrmidon's armor. It's weird how we don't have weapon sets. Trying to get, trying to understand at this moment this equipment screen and all of it. Let's see, it's sacrifice. No, we're gonna sacrifice this axe definitely, and the sword. 32 minus 48. Yeah, I don't need you. I haven't checked that video out yet, so can't really say what it's all about. Let's see, what is this? Slightly speeds up energy and regeneration for a long time. Okay, what does that mean, a long time? Just specify how much. Now another question is, when we use this, this screen, is the game paused? Alright, go through the bridge. Yeah, I don't think they run out. I think they are replenished after resting. But let's see. Because maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. We have health 5 out. Ah, yeah, there's stored amount. That's an important thing. There is a stored amount. So we're gonna have to craft them and all that. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here around?
Kill the bastard!
Oh, here we go. Go through the bridge. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah. Oh, I was already here. Fuck that. Archers are very problematic, as I've said earlier. They do have a decent amount of tracking, and it can be avoided. It's not that problematic, but the problem is when you lock on to a melee target, then it all goes to shit quickly. Go through the bridge. Alright, go through the bridge, go through the bridge. I just wish we would have more weapon sets. At least second weapon that we can equip, because this is pain in the ass if I'm gonna have to switch depending on the enemy type through the inventory. And also let's see this. Okay, I can. Okay, at least the game is paused, so there's that. $75 damage. And let's see, well, that's the only way how I can find out what's better. Okay, so same thing, basically. A little bit less. Oh, crit, nice. Oh damn, two of them. Holy shit. Damn. Why are you targeting that thing? You can chain combos quite nicely here if you can press buttons at the correct time, meaning that combos are not automatically performed. You have to press the button second or third time in a row with proper timing behind it. But it can easily be chained by checking your movement. You do see a quick swap to change weapons. Okay, nice. Wait, you do see or you do not see? And where is the map icon? Is there... Ah, yeah, okay, we can check the map. Oh, damn, there's a lot of things to check. But so far, let's just follow the game and follow the main thing, the main story. All good, mate, all good. Oh, fuck. I will do definitely some sort of a first impression. We'll see if the review is gonna be done too, but definitely some sort of a first impression video. Soldier, again an X. Fucking hell. Oh, that's an ambush. A weak one though. Breakable items? You mean breakable things in the environment? See, I like breakable things, but I don't like when items are hidden so that I have to break stuff. Yes, finished it, did the review. reviews on the channel. I liked it. It had some weaknesses, but overall I liked it. I would love if these interactable objects are more focused on bringing something to the fights. It's to the fights themselves. When people are knocked down, or any enemy, doesn't have to be human, is knocked down, and then they can they would break by falling. But that's more for a third person or first person type games than for an isometric. Doesn't bring that much relevance to.
You're one of the Myrmidons, am I right?
It doesn't bring that much relevance to an isometric Diablo-esque type perspective.
And I have no quarrel with you. I kindly ask you to let me go.
Yeah, very solid game.
Right. You think I'm a weakling? Or maybe you're just a coward. Draw your weapon and face me. Right here and now.
It seems like you leave me no choice.
No warrior has managed to defeat me yet. I hope.
Yeah, voice acting. Alright, 3-man studio, I get it, but voice acting is ugh. Oh shit. Nasty bastard.
Swing that weapon like a child.
What did you just say?
You heard me right. Like a child.
I'll tear you apart for that, you bastard!
Sometimes seems that these attacks do not connect when they should, which currently is bringing me good tidings, because that's usually what these are usually attacks that I'm supposed to be dealing with and supposed to be receiving them. I dig these boss fights, to be honest. Oh shit. Spare. What's gonna happen if we spare him?
That was a worthy fight.
I also used to think that I was invincible.
You've got the strength of a dozen men.
Do not waste it on.
I will do.
That's right.
I don't seek trouble. I'm just cutting down this tree.
Let's see if we can find checkpoint. I don't know about the perfect parry so far. I haven't been able to do that. Maybe the game hasn't introduced it yet. Maybe that's an upgrade. Do you mean like being able to toss a person into a column and it breaks, possibly falling and damaging the enemy? Yeah. Yeah, that. Alright, well, that would be it for today. I just wanted to stream this a little bit. I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow most likely again. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you for watching. I've seen a lot of likes and all that. Really cool. Nice to see. And yeah, I'll probably do some kind of another video this week. Topic-based video. I don't know what yet. Gotta see what I have written down that would be worthwhile covering. But anyway, thanks all for watching and I'm gonna see you soon.